What is it? I mean, other than, I know the media is kind of still feeding us this, well, you need to worry about anti-aging, blah, blah, blah. But, there is that group of us that are going, hell no.
Right.
This is the best time.
Right.
I mean, what is it that's holding other women back?
So, one of the things that I talk about in the book is I talk about what I call 1 question, 3 problems, and 6 lies. And so the first thing I think that holds women back is that by the time we've reached middle age, it's very consistent for, middle age for men and middle age for women in terms of the crisis, what people call it, are 2 different things. So generally for men, middle age crises are driven by a need to accomplish things. But for women, what happens at this time, this reevaluation time in our lives, is that our bodies literally move away from this desire to reproduce, right? We literally have a hormonal shift. And when that happens, we come to awareness about a lot of things. And one of the things we become aware about is that I've spent my entire life in service from a relationship standpoint of other people. Right? I've served my kids. I've served my spouse. I've served my parents, my brothers, my sisters, my friends, but because that's a natural thing for women to do. And so we come to question, there's a pivot, there's a shift, and we come to question, what am I supposed to do now? Right? For some women, it's a feeling of resentment or regret. And for some women, it's just a feeling of being lost. And what we lose touch with is what I call the 1 question, which is, what do I want? And it's a question that a lot of women have never really asked themselves because there's never been a time in life where it's been polite or appropriate or okay to put what we want first. So if we pivot and we don't ask that question, we don't spend time with the 1 question, what do I want? Then it's very easy to kind of get lost, right? And we get into a space where, gosh, retirement's around the corner, or I've had 25 years in this career, or my kids have just moved out, or, I've been married for this long or single for this long, whatever it is, and I'm just going to exist. And so that question, what do I want? I have asked primetime women that question and had them cry because they just don't know. And they've never really asked themselves. And so that's kind of where it begins. And I think that's why a lot of women in prime time in this 8 to 11 time slot, right? This is it. This is our big show. It's why we don't show up that way because we don't know what we want.